What's up, trickers? We are back with another video, starting the week off with some clean kick practice into scoot because I want to get a more powerful scoot. And I wanted to just train a bunch of hook kicks into my combos because I have been doing these classic combo recreations, and it kind of put me onto this OG tricker, Daniel Graham. I started watching more of his samplers from like 10 years ago or more, and his kicking combos just look so sick, so I wanted to be able to do kicks like him. And so basically I just wanted to do hook kick into everything and just grinding out the scoot, getting more power from it, not doing anything off the air track because I kind of had an epiphany and I was like, I can actually just do tricks and stay on the air track and not rely on the soft mat because I kind of rely on that too much. And if I actually want to be able to take the skills from the air track to the floor, it makes more sense to be able to land them just on the air track because you're not going to be going off something onto a mat when you're doing it on the floor, so it makes it more similar. Working these crowd awakener hyper hooks, pretty much just doing all the variations I can think of. The scoot setup has definitely come a long way. I do not think I would be able to swing scoot dub a few weeks ago. It would just not have enough power at all, but we almost swung it. And then we're going for snapu. I just don't know what the snapu tech is, especially from scoot. I either don't rotate enough or I don't kick enough. That scoot dub round was icy as hell though, and I'm pretty happy with these dub full shurikens. And then D-leg twist, I think I'm not pulling the D-leg all the way around, or I'm trying to pull the D-leg too early and not twisting enough first. But yeah, those were super whack. Dub full D-leg looking slightly better, landing it, fully rotating it. That last one, I will take that. I thought shuriken twist would be easy, but it's not. From Scoot. Had a comment suggestion from Misha who wanted to see Rocket Boy twist, and I'm pretty sure this is a Rocket Boy. I hope. I kind of just guessed. I'm pretty sure this is it though. And then going for the twist doesn't really make it all the way around, but he also said if it was too easy, go for dub. It was definitely not too easy. Moving on to some wrap full swing practice. I noticed watching these clips that my hips don't stay very open as I swing through in a lot of these variations. When my plant leg gets to the air track or the floor, my swing leg has like already swung past my leg almost, or like already swung through halfway, which makes them look pretty weird. But I feel like it's something that I've seen Shosei do a little bit as well, is that when he's swinging, he kind of swings his leg through prematurely rather than some more of these icy trickers that you see, the massive eagle and the massive swing through. Yeah, doing some swipe knife attempts. Not super clear what I'm doing. But I was pretty happy with the session, just pumping out a bunch of variations. Moving on to Palmy, they had the air track set up when we got there, so we just had to use it. I wanted to get some double layouts, but when I fully commit to the double layout, I don't rotate enough, and I do that weird landing that's super sketchy, but just have to tuck in the second half and basically working towards full. I did one full in timer and then started sending it, and I thought this was going to be the session where I stomped it. But yeah, I'm just making... I twist a little bit too early. I rushed the twist a little bit. It's more like 1.5 in, half out, which you barely ever see. I don't know anyone else who does it like that, but had to move on because it was just not happening. And then I wanted to do some like Daniel Graham inspired combos where he does a bunch of raise swing throughs or raise and then side swipe. It was a lot harder than I thought. I don't usually hook into my raise, so that might be what was mixing me up, but had to move on to just doing raise pop flash instead of swinging it through. And then I just wanted to keep adding on more and more basic tricks to see how many I could fit in the one combo. I only had this corner of the floor because the girls were still using the air track. That was alright. I could redirect into the side swipe B twist. And yeah, just wanted to keep adding on to this, which might not have been the best idea because my week was about to take a turn for the worst. As soon as the top comes off, I'm feeling it, putting in more power, trying to get these icy kicks, feeling like Daniel Graham, and boom, the ankle got cooked. So yeah, I could barely walk on it the next day. I kind of limped away from that session, hoping it wasn't going to be that bad. It was pretty sore though. Woke up the next day, couldn't really walk on it at all. But yeah, put some deep heat on it and just moved it around slowly. Started walking on it. The weird thing was I could put full weight on the ball of my foot or like on my toes, but like none on my heels. But eventually, you know, after a couple days, it was feeling a lot better. I haven't gotten it checked out by a doctor or anything. I'm just really hoping for the best because NZTG is in a month. So I've pretty much got, you know, a few weeks for it to start feeling peak again so I can fully trick on it. Which I think I will be able to do. It's pretty bruised at the moment, but I'm walking on it normally. And yeah, had this trampoline session today where we're just doing some more icy kicks because that's all I could really do. And G-switches, of course. Funny thing with G-switches is that I did about 15 in a row in one of these clips. And I was so dizzy after doing it. And then I realized that Johannes did like 23, 24 on floor, and Johan has done what, 33, 34 corks, and I was dizzy after doing 15, so yeah, that's pretty bizarre. I'm not 100% sure what the science is, but going to the sauna and ice bath has really helped my ankle. I know that the ice bath, that has to be good for it, but not sure about the sauna. It makes it feel a lot better because I can move it around more, and I do little exercises in there where I kind of I put my leg on its side and lift my feet up in weird ways that like activates where I stretched out my ankle too much. So that definitely feels like it helps. And so I've done that a couple times, and that's gotten my ankle feeling a lot better. But yeah, gonna have to take it easy for the kind of build up to NZTG, which is a little bit annoying, but it'll force me to have a bit of a break and just work on, you know, yeah, I guess I'll just have to work on clean kicks and not as much power and just maybe more swing throughs, because I can definitely do swing throughs. I did some of these front swing Websters, so, you know, all hope is not lost. I can still jump on it on the trampoline after, I think that this is like, I don't know, 4 days, 4 days after I rolled it. If you left a comment suggestion on the last video, then I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to come back to it. You know, there's gonna have to be my rehab combos when I start feeling a bit better. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe. I will see you guys again next week.